Hey everybody, I'm going to be doing another soft spoken video in my car. I'm going to be picking up on week 2, which is giving up is not an option, in the Bible in 52 Weeks book. So it says, have you ever just wanted to kick yourself for giving up too soon on a goal? For example, maybe you told yourself you didn't have time to go back to school and complete that degree, even though you were only a few credits shy of graduating. I know, life happened. You had financial struggles, were caring for an ailing loved one, or had kids, and you had to put your dreams on the back burner. So you gave up and told yourself that it was just too late for you. In Genesis chapter 35, Rachel died before reaching her promise. If you've been keeping up with the readings, you know that in Genesis chapter 30, Rachel grieved over the fact that she couldn't have a child. Her sister Leah was fruitful, but Rachel was unable to conceive, which caused her much heartache. But God finally blessed Rachel with a son, whom she named Joseph. After experiencing this miracle, she immediately spoke a prophetic word into her own life and said that she would have another son. She had faith that God could do it again. However, Rachel made a mistake. She didn't have enough faith to put God completely first and stop worshiping idols, and it brought her down. In Genesis chapter 31, she stole her father's idols from his house when she left with Jacob. When her father came looking for the idols, Jacob called for the death of the person who had stolen them, not knowing Rachel was the culprit. She did get pregnant again and began to go into labor, hard labor, according to Genesis chapter 35, verse 16. But because of the intense labor pain brought on by her disobedience, she died in childbirth. She was so close to her destination, but she died. The baby was successfully delivered. The miracle still came, but Rachel couldn't enjoy the fruit of her labor. My dear sister, giving up is not an option, no matter how difficult the journey. You have amazing goals and dreams. Please do not let those dreams die. Please know that somebody is waiting on what is to come through you. They are waiting on a mentorship, a book, or a business that has to be birthed through you. So pick those dreams back up, dust them off, and get back on track. You are much closer than you think. Wow, that was a pretty good read, and sometimes God lays it on our hearts, the things that we should say and do for other people, such as giving something to a homeless person, or just God telling us to go speak a word over somebody. And I know that sometimes it can be scary to do what's right and listen to the Holy Spirit and obey it, but just remember that it's not us that's working, it's the Spirit of the Lord that's working in us. And sometimes we may be the only one who's able to save somebody or bring them to Jesus. So here's some points to ponder. Question number 1. What goals did you give up on that just seemed too far-fetched? Number 2. What visions or dreams do you have that you need to pick up and dust off? Number 3. In this story, Rachel had a midwife who tried to encourage her to hold on to her promise. Who do you know who needs encouragement to hold on? How will you help them? And some actions for the week. Number 1, take a few minutes, 3 times this week, to pray for direction to get your goals back on track. Number 2, commit to watching a video or listening to a podcast that will help jumpstart your creative juices in your particular area of interest. Number 3, Put a timeline in place to accomplish some of your goals one at a time. And number 4, share your goals and timeline with someone so they can help keep you accountable. So, the lesson of the story is giving up is not an option. So, that's all that I have for today. I hope that you find a blessing in this video, and you have a blessed week.